The Call of Duty series, specifically the latest Modern Warfare 3. Let's talk about it.
Join the fight. Join the fight. With the elite, older gamer shining bright.
Hello everyone, it's the Elite Older Gamer, your OG, and yeah, tried out Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to give you my thoughts, what I think about it, I'm going to touch on some of the Call of Duty series, and this game specifically, what I look for. So it is a very independent view of what I play first person shooters for, which is few and far between. I've never been a first person shooter kind of all in guy, but I do enjoy them. And I'm going to say what I've played recently, especially from the Call of Duty series, what my thoughts are on this, and we're going to get into some gameplay, show some bits and talk about it as we go. So let's share the screen. So here we go. As you can see from the screen, this is the main menu bit of it. And what I will say is we've got multiplayer, zombies. I've never really been a zombies mode kind of guy. I like the Resident Evil series, but these aren't really for me. So I'm only going to touch on it and not go in it in great detail. Campaign mode. Look, they're always good, aren't they, overall? I haven't gone into it yet, but, you know, it's got a campaign mode, obviously. And then your own custom lobbies if you want to. Nice looking menu, easy to navigate. Let's go into multiplayer. Okay. Modern Warfare 3, find a match. And these are the game modes. So if we go playlist filter, I mean, that is quite an impressive amount of game modes, okay? And what I like is, as you can see there, I'm a free-for-all player. I've never really been a team deathmatch modes, strategy game kind of guy, so you'll see me get absolutely wiped in them because I never played them as a kid. I like going solo and just playing free-for-all. It's just who I am. But hardcore quick play, small maps, I mean, they are small, okay? So if you like that, that is the map mode for you. All the shipments, whatever that's, have a look at the info. There you go, amount of modes in there. Game modes are that, okay? So for me, instance, like hardpoint, my knowledge would be low. I believe it's taking ownership of an area where the hardpoint area you want to control constantly shift through the game. Then you got to move to a new area to try and dominate it. Kill confirmed, I know what that is. Pick up the tags after you've took someone down, which is a bit different to, you know, I guess it promotes trying not to snipe. But you'll always get snipers in every Call of Duty sitting in the weeds at the back. That might be you, no disrespect, that's just not me. We were called No Camp Dad, remember? You'll never find me with a sniper rifle. Party modes, lots in there. And again, look at these maps. Now, the reason I really like this, okay, is because there's some nostalgia in here for me. So I did a video recently on the channel about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 360 version. That game is completely broken now. Okay, so I loved playing it. Completely broken. They're just overran with uncontrolled lobbies, hackers, and the owners of said servers are just like, don't care, it's a really old game, do what you want. And they are broken, okay? But High Rise, I mean, it's a newer version of it. The skeleton of it remains the same, but it is like an upgraded version of what I used to play. So I'm like, oh, it's new and nostalgic at the same time. Quarry, you know, some of these I remember. Terminal, I mean, look at these. Look at them. Some of them. That's not even all of them, is it? There's the old Afghan. It was called that map, wasn't it? That's in there as well. Yep, it's at the top. You remember that with the plane crash in the centre of it from the old Call of Duty? That's in there. So as soon as they started, I was like, wow. Yes, I'm in. So, you know, there's lots to do in here. Look at all these modes. Now, I know there's a lot of hate on the Call of Duty series, and what I'll do is I'll flash up some gameplay as I'm talking. But the main thing I've managed to gain is that they're rammed with cheaters, a lot of them. And a lot of streamers, your popular ones, often will use advantages that can be done even on console, let alone PC these days. And I will say that playing some of these games, it is like, look, I don't care if I lose 1,000 games in a row and come bottom of a lobby in a first-person shooter. They've never been my game, but it's like people know where you are. okay? It's like they know where you are. You can just move slightly and you're taken out. It's like, you knew I was coming. How? Like through walls and stuff. You're like, you must have known. Forget UAVs, even when they're not on. So that can be a bit frustrating. But I tried Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 360 version. I tried Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the latest version. Then I tried this version. And you know what? For me, I really enjoy this game overall. For free-for-all only. Without touching on campaign, which was probably great. Without touching on zombies. The feel of it's good. The menus are very basic and easy to navigate overall. I mean, look at the screen. I haven't even got into weapons and upgrading myself yet. Operators. Customize. There's tons and tons of skins in this game. I don't even know where you get them from. I mean, let's have a look at the store. There you go. I had to click that because I've never been in here. I don't even know what these are, you know, but look, that's quite fun, I suppose. And I know this is, I believe, where some of the hate started, because it became a more like Fortnite. It became more about the packs and that you'd buy as opposed to the actual gameplay and making money aspect of it, of bundles. And I mean, look at what's in here. I mean, this is outrageous. There's just tons in here. I personally don't know what any of these are, so I don't mean to be disrespectful. But they're, you know, they're nice looking for what they are. I couldn't tell you about the prices, coins and stuff. I'm very basic at the moment, and this is an early review and just what I've found. But you can see there from the you know, the menu screen. Look at all this. There's tons of bundles to buy, and they look pretty cool. Let's have a look what's in here. Only one skin. That's not the best, is it? Should we try another? Frigid Future. I mean, what? There's nothing in there. What's this one? Frogs. What? That's it. Surely it's got to be skins. £15.11 for that. What? £8.39. God, a couple of these gun bundles and you're up to the game's price, ain't you? He's just coins. He's pretty cool looking though. He's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to the menu. Stick that gameplay up. Yeah, for me, I'll stick some free-for-all footage up. I really like the free-for-all mode, especially when it obviously brings back my nostalgia maps. It seems, again, you avid Call of Duty players can say you're absolutely wrong on this, and I'm very well might be. I'm just going with what my basic findings are. All the other Call of Duties I've played in free-for-all seems overrun with, like, you just can't win. You know, it just seems broken. You're going to get cheaters on every game these days, and it felt like these are the fairest lobbies I've been in. I've won quite a few games. For someone who's not played that much, I thought, well, this seems a little fairer. I mean, you often get, I was playing a high-rise one, you still get your guys trying to get on the roof and doing weird stuff. They're at 29 kills before the game's even 1 minute old, it feels like. See them jumping off stuff, doing 360s with the sniper rifle. I'm like, what are you doing? And that infiltrates most games, unfortunately, these days. But for me, I thought, but I'm getting quite a few good games here, and fair games, it seems like. And I'm competing more than I did in the other broken versions where it felt like you had to be a hacker to even survive, let alone win. So I like this one. You know, I played Black Ops 6. There's a review on the channel for that. I just didn't like it. There was something about it where it just didn't feel right. And it felt like it was just broken, clunky, and I didn't like the maps, the menus, anything about it. I was like, I just really don't have a feel for this game at all. But this one, I really liked, and will continue. So you remember, you see this icon on the screen, mentioned it in a few videos, but I'll hammer the point home. It means it's a live stream video. I'm live streaming this game a bit at the moment because I'm actually enjoying it. And unfortunately, I'd rather play Capcom Fighting Collection all day. But for streaming for people, sitting on a menu screen for an hour waiting for a match is boring. For them and for me. It's boring. So I need something else to play until Mortal Kombat Legacy gets here, right? Because that will be the one. That game's stacked. But anyway, so I do enjoy playing Call of Duties now and then. And for me, out of the latest ones I've played, which was 4 or 5 games over the last 3 or 4 or 5 years, this one seems to be the best for me personally. Again, I'm very specific on the modes I play. I might be way off. You might be saying, talking garbage, this game's trash. Hey, that's your opinion. And it might very well be valid and accurate. But for me, I quite enjoyed this. So, in conclusion, I'm going to continue playing this a bit more. It seems the most fairest one at the moment out of all of them in terms of hackers and cheaters, because you just know a mile away. I was in a lobby the other day where this guy was like bent like this, going across the screen. And I was like, that's an old Rainbow Six trick. Can you even lean on this? I know you can to the doors, but he was like walking along doing this weird lean. It felt like he was at a 90-degree angle. And I was like, what's going on here? But they are fewer and further between, or far between, than I've found on other Call of Duty modes. Again, I might be wrong, but the old maps on there as well, I absolutely love that. It's a little nostalgia hit every time I play one. And I very quickly think, I know where I'm going. Whereas all the maps at the moment, I'm like, I ain't got a clue where I'm going. There's a Formula 1 showroom on there that's really confusing, but it's nice, you know, it's a nice feel. I would have had the Formula 1 cars whizzing past, by the way. I haven't seen one. You hear them, but you don't see them. That would have been cool. Getting run over or something by them would be pretty cool. But that's a really nice, clean map. I don't know the layouts of it, but it seems fun. It's a bit unique. So there's some things in this game I really like. The small maps, mosh pit maps, I've played those. Those are wild because they're just instantly... You got to be an absolute beast to get a kill count on that. Because it just seems like instant action constantly. And people know the best points, which I don't yet. But look, gets a thumbs up from me. I quite like this one. Would I buy it? Probably not. But at the moment, I'm using it through Game Pass. There's a video on the channel coming or out already. One of the two on Xbox Game Pass. And that's the reason I decided to try this. Streaming it for a little bit. So if you want to check out the progress, feel free to join the streams. I am slowly improving in the free-for-all world as I get used to these maps. And lo and behold, in the maps I know, I tend to do better. Shocking, but I know. But yeah, thumbs up from me for this one overall. Quite like it. It's just a shame that it seems like the whole Call of Duty series is falling off. And from the narratives I'm, reading online and stuff, it seems like there's finally a potential for Battlefield to take over. But at the moment, Call of Duty is still the biggest one with the most titles. And out of the last few years from the one I played, for me personally, this is the best one. Thought I'd just share that. Anyway, that's enough for today. Take care. Bye-bye.